what is going on, everyone? Mick Chicken Strip 69 here, bringing you part 27 of Horizon Forbidden West. And in this one, we are going to go and reinstall Ether into Gaia, and then we are going to head down towards Poseidon. But we're not going to do Poseidon quite yet because we got to do those other side quests. So with that said, let's jump on into this. We all know the drill. Grab yourself something to eat, something to drink, sit down, kick your feet up, relax, and most importantly, enjoy the video. Here we go. Gaia, I'm home. Brought you someone new. Finally. It took us forever, but I finally did it.
Like this? Oh,
You're not waving a hammer around, Aaron. Try a gentler touch.
and my big sausage fingers don't really do gentle, okay?
Bring it back. Trace the line. To your right. Other right.
I just saw it. It's the one Aloy found up north. Gotcha. They call it a concussion beat party or something. Yeah, now that's music.
Aloy! Erend, you're all better. And you're here.
Varl said you might need some help after all. Doing, complicated things.
We still have much training to do, of course. One does not become hunter in a day.
Each seed grows at a pace of its own. Doesn't mean it won't bloom. You should know your Tanakh friend arrived.
Katalo.
I heard their warriors drink people's blood. I want to sleep with one eye open.
I think he's seen enough blood for a lifetime.
I showed him to one of the rooms. He seems to appreciate the privacy.
Looks like you've got things under control. I should get this to Gaia.
Right. We'll keep on training. Catch up as fast as we can.
I'm seeing glyphs in my dreams already.
Well, while you've been off gallivanting around, I've been working with Gaia to find out more about the land gods. So from where I'm standing, you're in need of some training. Come along.
Oh, sounds cool.
Oh, and I delivered your message to Talana. She headed for that Oseram camp
Thanks.
you two were looking for, to the southwest.
Okay. Ether.
Welcome back, Aloy. When
Thank
you're
you.
ready, please merge Ether with me. Afterwards, I must discuss an important
I want to
matter
connect a
with you.
couple security drones.
Data modules in.
Whoa. Trippy.
An excellent choice.
Oh, I changed the looks of the actual, like, atmosphere in here. Cool.
What did you want to discuss?
While you were away, I received an unusual transmission on my dedicated Aletheia frequency.
Aletheia. That's one of the sub-functions you couldn't detect before.
Yes. The transmission occurred so slowly that at first it seemed like an accidental blip of data amongst background static. Once I noticed this irregularity, it took some time to collate the complete message.
Coordinates. Where does it lead?
To a mountain to the northwest of this facility. A word of caution, Aloy. It is possible this transmission is genuine. It is also possible it is being broadcast by someone, or something else.
You don't think it's actually Eleuthia?
I am uncertain.
What's SOS?
It is an old world code. A distress signal. A desperate plea for help.
Why would Eleuthia send a coded transmission on a frequency only the two of you can communicate on?
I believe it was done as a precaution to avoid detection, or at least to create the appearance of the desire to do so. I am also uncertain why Eleuthia would expect that I would be able to detect and respond to its distress signal at all. As far as it is aware, I no longer function.
Okay, so either Eleuthia is in trouble and sent the message hoping you were out there, or someone else is trying to get us to go to these coordinates, pretending to be Eleuthia.
That is my conclusion as well.
Could the Zeniths be sending the transmission?
According to the data I reviewed on your focus, the Zeniths recovered the other Gaia root kernel in the Hades Proving Lab. It is feasible they used it to gain access to my internal frequencies.
So, maybe they sent it thinking you'd respond and reveal your location.
Possibly. However, the transmission is highly irregular. If they intended to provoke me into revealing myself, I would expect the communication to be more routine.
Right. So maybe it's not them then. You said the coordinates lead to a mountain to the northwest. What's there?
I have no record of anything of note in that vicinity.
Okay, and what about the other number in the message? 237. Any idea what that means?
I have queried my available databases, but it does not appear to have any significance. Perhaps its meaning can only be understood at the indicated coordinates.
All right, I'll go to the coordinates and check out the source of the transmission.
All by yourself? Ha! No way.
I included Erend and Varl in this briefing via their focuses. I concur that you should not investigate this alone.
What if it's a trap?
Of course it could be a trap. But if it really is Eleuthia, then it's in trouble, and I need to bring it back. Don't worry. I'll be careful and...
We're coming with you.
Fine. Go grab your things.
We'll wait for you at the west exit.
She really,
upgrade your gear.
really does not like to work with anybody. The way these machines are and the way my damage output and shit is, I'm kind of glad they're coming with me, yo. Shit. The only thing that's decent is the bow. Now that I'm actually getting used to it.
Aloy, I was able to unlock another room in the main living area.
Good to know. I'll check it out when I can.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll definitely check it out when I can.
There she is.
Just not
You ready
now.
to head out?
Yeah, let's get
Let's go.
going.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
So I guess we're not going for Poseidon. We're gonna go to this distress call. Hoping it's Eleuthia.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
Jeez. Oh, god damn. That's a cool gun.
What is that?
What the hell?
that just blew up in their face.
Well, that takes the keg.
That helps our problem. Yikes.
Varl, see if there's anything over there.
On it.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
You still alive?
Well, there are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Doesn't look alive.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
Almost didn't make it.
Yeah, she didn't make it either.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down her shield. But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
What else we got? Is there something over there? No, that's a supply cache. Oh my god, they're all stupid supply caches.
Mine!
Oh, I don't want that. Okay, that dude's dead. We gotta... Aha. Got it. Gotta examine what they used.
An Oseram with a focus. Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
Yeah, telling him it failed. Yo, it blew up in my face.
The weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Yeah, it still is actually on fire.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area? All right. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend.
Yeah, and then we gotta check the gun. He was just sitting there talking to himself. What the hell?
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
I've known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The Luthia?
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
Where was he this whole time? Just sitting there behind a rock. Oh, he found a cave. Damn.
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called the asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
All right. Yeah, holy shit, this is a... Oh my god.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
You said the Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia.
Looks like some kind of
Found
data
its hiding
center.
spot, so it sent the distress
Might be
signal.
able to access the facility. Maybe.
This is an old console.
This was a Far Zenith research lab.
Holy shit, this is old.
Looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
So Eleuthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably.
So, exploring another
And
Far
why were the
Zenith
Zeniths still
ruin.
searching for it? The ass. At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Or
Oh
anything
my
you can
god.
blow up.
You probably just jinxed it. Of course, Aloy. Just had to jinx it, didn't you?
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, we gotta search the facility for the asset.
Ectogenic chambers. Like the ones I saw inside a Zero Dawn cradle facility.
Yeah, I can't
What were they
open
for?
that.
Remember when I told you I was made, not born? This is how.
A machine
This
that
place
makes
keeps
a
on
person.
going.
That's incredible.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
And they
So,
have more advanced technology
how
than
does
I
it
do.
Gaia, the
Taking
Zeniths,
all of the
focus.
control console
It's a lot.
to access the storage units.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
There's a code, isn't there?
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236?
Holy.
Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
The log. There was actually a log of it. SOS. I'm not seeing it. What the hell? I'm not seeing it. It'd be like one of the bottom ones. Crap. No, I'm not seeing it. What the hell? Oh, here it is. 237. Says there's 236. The 236.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number.
Yeah, 237 is what it was.
skin's like ice. Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Spit. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead. Be careful when you take on Farsineth. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now. But at least they don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with. You must succeed, or this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye. So she's...
She's still alive.
We need to get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly? Aloy! Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
Two of those spectral things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
I'll protect her.
You better,
I
Varl.
should prepare before the Spectre gets here.
Come here.
I can't let it get through to Varl and the clone.
Come here. I got a present for you. I'm going to kill you.
Here it comes!
Hi, bud.
Ooh, ugly one, are you?
He's not ugly. He actually looks kind of cool. Futuristic. Hello. This is now actually starting to be fun. Whoa, hello. And Toro. This way.
This thing's quick.
There's not much really good weak spots on this. You just standing there? What the hell?
Give it a rest first till I get my stamina back. There.
I need to increase my stamina.
Yeah, I'm heading up top. Stay down here
I need
with the
more
clone for
triple
now.
arrows.
Got it. I'll follow once
Or the
coast is clear.
regenerate of your stamina or something.
Gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre. I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
Sorry, I needed those. Go, 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 go. We gotta move. We gotta move.
Aloy!
Aaron!
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Hold on,
Just
Aaron.
hurry.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Hop like a
I gotta
bunny.
get to Aaron.
Like the fastest way it seems like to get up here.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out.
Oh,
Shoots down
shit.
center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
Shooting some new stuff, huh?
And the second you need me, I'm there. Here we go. Come on. Hit the weak.
I'm doing that. Look at all the damage I'm doing. Oh shit. Never mind. Well, back up. Back up. Okay, I'm sorry. No. I need some stamina. I'm winded. Pulling out an extra arrow makes you winded. Ooh, look at that. Peace.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer, but we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon.
Yes. Yes, of course.
If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Oh yeah, this weapon. I actually kind of forgot about this weapon.
No. Damn it. Well, it's better than nothing.
Yeah, I got something from it. Looks like a
I need to get the
tritium
weapon
ball
fragment
from
to Gaia to
Spider-Man
analyze.
2.
If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone too.
Actually, you know what? Let's talk to the
Whoa.
clone.
Where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Aloy, glad you made it back okay.
This is not like an optional thing. I actually have to talk to her.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her. Hello? It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong? Is it your injury?
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So far, Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of
Yeah, it's so
natural
crazy.
disaster
She's like
rendered it
actually
uninhabitable.
talking to
Okay,
herself.
so the
Imagine being
descendants
the
of
voice
Far
actor
Zenith
for this
escaped
one.
a dying planet,
Talking to herself.
and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them. The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
How can they still be alive? They don't even look... What did they do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
And you? Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it? When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over. So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over? When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want. Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that. The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it? They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit. So you know about the extinction signal. It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her. Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them? They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena, they resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says. Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab. He enjoys hurting people. Yeah, I know. You mentioned the Zeniths set up a base here on Earth. Where is it? Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside. But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine wars. It must be impregnable. What's inside the base? Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need. Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met? I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space, other survivors of the colony. You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened? All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
Or they did something to their own planet, just like we're doing right this moment to our Earth.
And then Sirius.
Basically.
They survived old age too.
Just like they did in Zero Dawn, over what we found out.
How did you escape the Zeniths? Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run, I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity. You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly? Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me. The one the rebels killed, outside the facility. But Baina's dead? How did they bypass her shield? I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape? Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eleuthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers. And the Gaia root kernel? I told them I could capture Eleuthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me. Well done. You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing? The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA. I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it? That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access. You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that? But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress. Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. Before Ted Faro purged it. The Zeniths have a copy. So it still exists. And you got to learn from it. Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it. To have all that knowledge just out of reach must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or... So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaius fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths? How did you know? Optimal strategy, so? Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus. What? You don't have Hephaestus already? Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single location, of course not! You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are. You were supposed to be further along by now. Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing. They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location. What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. They're gonna die. Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help? I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack. Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry. Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Jeez.
How'd it go?
That was
Her
dramatic.
injury's not that bad, but I think she regrets coming here. Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Alright, sounds good, Varl. You do that.
I should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
Alright, we're gonna leave this episode here, and then in the next one we will go and talk to Gaia and most likely choose which subordinate function we are gonna deal with next, which is gonna be Poseidon, so we can go do some of those other side quests. So, hope y'all enjoyed. If you did, drop a sub, like the video, drop a comment as well. Let me know your thoughts, suggestions, tips, all that good stuff. Make sure so check out my Discord, Trovo, and Twitch. I'm live on Trovo and Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. You can find the links on my page. And the time you can find me up on those is 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 7 Mountain Time, 8 Central, and 9 p.m. Eastern. But with that said, you all take care. Have a great one, and we will see you in the next video. Bye for now.